y'all, and welcome to today's video. I have so many products to review for y'all today. I love testing and trying new products here on my channel, but I also try to follow up usually about once a month, something like that, and give you my overall thoughts on products that I've been testing and trying. And I have to say, today's video, I have a lot of products and it's kind of a mixed bag. Some of these things are like totally awful, and then some of these things I love, like new favorites, like give me more, and then I have just some meh stuff. So this is where we're going to talk about everything I've been testing, trying, loving, hating, all of that, tons of product reviews. And if you are new here, hey, my name is Heather and makeup makes me happy. Here at my channel, we don't try to be perfect. We just want to have a good time with our makeup, whatever that means. Shimmer, glitter, product reviews, we are here for it. So if that sounds good to you, I do hope that you will subscribe before you leave today, because I upload lots of new videos every single week. But I do have a lot of things to talk to y'all about, so let's jump into it. Let's start off with something I just really hate and I'm never going to use again. I've used it more than enough times and I've hated it every single time. That is this Makeup Revolution Banana Brighten Baking Powder Radiant Finish Setting Powder. Now, I had high hopes for this. I like a glowy powder. I like loose powders. But this, like, look at me. I feel like I made it work today, but my under eyes and my pores and stuff just aren't looking the best. I have tried this a couple of times. I tried it like with a sponge, pressing it into the skin. Hated that. I've tried buffing it into the skin with a brush. It's like it just accentuates all the little fine lines I have under my eyes. It doesn't set the best over pores. I mean, it's not the worst powder I've ever tried in my life, but it's just not good. And I really wanted to like this. I feel like I've seen a lot of people really like the original banana powder from Makeup Revolution, but I was excited when I saw that this was radiant because I do love a glow. I like to look glowy, but this powder, it just ain't it. Today I used it with a brush, and I will say a brush is slightly better than using it with a sponge, like kind of buffing it in with a brush. But I ended up going over it with my Huda Easy Bake powder, just trying to like tone down where this powder was kind of emphasizing those fine lines. So I'm definitely not going to use this anymore because every time I use it, I hate the way my skin looks. Okay, let's swap over to a product I love, and that would be this BPERFECT Polar Vortex Highlighter. The shade I have is Ice Queen. I actually showed myself using this in a video, and while the packaging is kind of big and bulky, not the most sleek packaging, the product inside is beautiful. I actually have something else on my cheeks today, but I did take a little bit of this and I kind of put it right back here and I highlighted down my nose. This is a very like wet, intense highlight. If you have the Get Wet highlighters from BPERFECT, those are like a putty formula. They look very wet. They have a shimmer to them that gives you that like watery wet skin effect. This is a little bit more metallic on the skin. It is definitely more intense, but I'm telling you, I want all the shades in this. I think this is so beautiful. You'll have to watch the videos where I'm testing it. I mean, I'm wearing it in so many videos over the past few weeks, but I think it's just that beautiful, intense highlight. If that's not for you and you still want to try this, you can definitely go in with a brush that's a little more fluffy. Just a tiny bit of product, buff it into the skin, and then tap over the highlight with a sponge, and that will make it sink a little bit more in and make it not quite that beam me up from outer space intense highlight, but even when it is intense, you still don't have that line of highlight on your face where you see where the highlighter stops and ends. It does fade into the skin so nicely. I just love everything about this. I think BPERFECT has such a good highlighter formula, and now I want the rest of the colors. Okay, let's talk about a product that's just a little meh. We had a hate, we had a love. Now this is the Milk Makeup BIONIC Bronzer. I have the shade SHAPESHIFT, which there are only 3 shades, so I have the second shade. Not the lightest, not the darkest. And I do feel like it's a little bit light. It's a little bit sheer. I can build it up a little bit, but I feel like when I swatched the deepest shade in the store, that was just going to be way too deep for me. So I kind of need a shade in between the second and third shade. But I have used this multiple times and I am able to build it up. But I do think it takes a lot of product to build up. So it applies fairly sheerly, which is fairly sheerly. It applies in a sheer way. Okay, I'm not so sure if I'm saying that right, but y'all get my point. I've used a brush and a sponge and it's very sheer. So if you are somebody who is intimidated by maybe cream bronzers, cream contours, maybe you will like that. But I usually have to put it on, wait about 30 seconds to let it set a little bit, and then go back in with another layer to get it to show up on my skin in a way that I like. But I think for my oily skin, this is just not my favorite. It's a little too tacky on the skin. It doesn't really dry down. It's a little too thick on my skin. If you have dry skin, you may like the formula of this. It's a little more like emollient and just a little more sticky, tacky. With my oily skin, I feel like after a few hours, I can notice it just sitting a little weird on my face, and it's not the most flattering on my skin, and I definitely feel like I have to go in with a significant amount of powder to get that kind of sticky tackiness to go away. So for me, I don't like this. I mean, I don't like this for myself. I'm not gonna be reaching for this anymore. I just don't love it. But I don't want to say it's a terrible product because I have seen other people with different skin types like this and like the fact that it's sheer and it's easy to use. But for me, it's not the favorite. Okay, I did get 2 new ABH lip liners this month. Last month. I love these. These remind me a lot of the Melt Perfectionist lip liners, which I really enjoy. I like these better. Like the Melt lip liners are my favorite lip liners. Better than MAC, better than anything else. And these are right up there with them. So I do plan to pick up more shades. Next time I'm making a Sephora or Ulta order, I want to grab some more. These are lip liners that you sharpen. I have the shade Parchment and CHIA, and I do show these in a haul video and swatch them. But I like that these are creamy enough that I can draw a line on my lips and get a very nice, precise line without tugging at my lips, but they're not so creamy that they move all over the place. I put them down and they stay where I put them, and I don't have to tug at my lips. So I really like those. Those are definitely a new favorite. Also a new favorite is this lip color from Makeup by Mario. This is the Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum in Mocha Glow. I love this. I actually was able to see these in store and swatch these, and this is like a lip gloss in a tube. It's a pretty lipstick with high shine, which I love. It's like a bullet lipstick mixed with a lip gloss. Beautiful on the lips. Definitely have to get more colors. Okay, on to another product that I hate. Honestly, hate. I don't know. I couldn't recommend this to anybody. These are the crayon eyeliners from Beauty Bay. These are the Beauty Bay brands. I struggle with these. The first time I tried it, I used the black one. I've already thrown that in the declutter bin. Okay, I only have these 2 with me. They came in a pack of 3. And it was so tuggy. Like I had to go back and forth over my waterline like 6 times. And by then my eyes were so irritated. I've tried the nude, I've tried the brown, and they're just terrible. Like no pigment. You're pressing so hard to get any kind of color payoff, and it's just not worth it. There's so many good eyeliners out there. It's not worth it. So these, the worst. Now, good from By Beauty Babe brand are these lipsticks. I have the nude lipstick bundle. They come in like a little set. Now today I'm looking for the shade I'm wearing, Pinch. This is the shade I have on with one of my ABH lip liners. It's a very pink. These are like pinky nude shades. These say that they're matte lipsticks, but I would describe them more as a satin matte. I don't think they're so matte to where they have that no shine powder type of finish. They're a satin matte, so they're very comfortable on the lips. They don't dry down to where it's like hard to put them on. It's not tuggy, anything like that. They're a very comfortable lip formula, and for a drugstore price point, I think these are really nice. Not like a favorite, but I do think they're nice and I'll keep using them. Okay, I've got a couple of lip favorites. The first being this Too Faced Hangover Pillow Balm. I really enjoy this. I think this is super nice. I have the shade Banana Kiss. This I've been using like a lip balm. Usually I'll put it on either on top of lipstick like I did today. I have this just a little bit over the Pinch Me. It's very hydrating and nourishing. There are some good ingredients in here. Again, I do have the Banana Kiss and it smells just like Banana Laffy Taffy. Like, it's so good how good it smells. It smells like I'm eating candy and I want to eat it, but I can't. But it hydrates my lips. It's not overly glossy. It's just a little bit of a balm. So if you have like a matte lipstick or something that you don't want a gloss on top, you don't want super glossy lips, but you want a little moisture, a little shine, I think this Hangover Balm is perfect for that. Okay, another new favorite is this powder from One Size. This is the Turn Up the Base Versatile Foundation Powder. Now, I don't use this as powder foundation, but what I do is I take a big fluffy brush and I just like to buff this in and set my face with this powder. So I've been using, hold on here, let me grab, this is a Refer 2 brush, and I'll just kind of set the rest of my face, lightly dip in the powder and just kind of buff it into the skin. And it is mattifying, but not in a flat way. It's perfect for me with oily skin. I really like it. I think it sets beautifully on the skin. It sinks in. It doesn't set on top. It doesn't give me that harsh powdery look. I like the packaging. I think it's so cute, and I love the red. Like, it stands out in my collection so I can find it easily. I don't know if things like that are important to y'all, but it's something that definitely stood out to me. I enjoy the way it looks on my skin. I feel like I get a lot of product in there, so I've been using that every day since I purchased it. Okay, another new favorite is this Sigma Lip Mask. This is, Hydro Melt Lip Mask with hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, jojoba oil, and shea butter, and I have the shade Hush. There are several different shades. Sigma did send this to me. They sent me like 4 of these, so I let my friends take some because I don't work through lip masks very fast, but I've been using this every morning, every night. I think it's very hydrating. It's very nice. It's just a little tint of color, but I definitely haven't had any issues with the dry lips or anything like that, so I'm really enjoying it. Okay, I wanted to quickly just mention this sunscreen. I did spend a week in Cancun with my friend Angelica Nikvis. We had such a good time, and we were in the sun almost the whole time. Like, we were on the beach every day, and sunscreen is a must. I did not burn, and I credit that to this Hawaiian Tropic Silk Hydration Lotion Sunscreen 30 SPF 30, but this is very moisturizing. I applied this before we went to the beach, and then at the beach I would put a little more on like my shoulders, my feet, just kind of reapplying. But this worked so well. It kept me from burning, kept Angie from burning. This is so good, and where I live in Mississippi, we are in spring. Like, it is warm outside. We are spending time outside, so I'm definitely happy to have a new favorite sunscreen. Okay, last up, I have these products from Pixie and Hello Kitty collaboration. Let me start off with the good. I like this. This is the Hello Glowy Powder Friendly Blush, and this one is so cute. So this is a single. I think this was $14, And I see this more as a blush topper. It's a very glowy, but very, very beautiful. And the imprint is so cute. It just takes a little tiny bit. A little bit goes a long way. I've liked putting on a matte blush, and then instead of highlight, going in with kind of a fluffier brush, or just using my blush brush and kind of topping up with this and letting this be a blush topper kind of highlight in one. So I really enjoy this. Really happy I bought that one, but I'm a little disappointed in this. Well, to me, this is just meh. What makes me disappointed is that this was $20. This is the Chrome Glow Charming Glow palette. And I will say the reason I'm a little disappointed is partly my fault, because I didn't read that this was the Charming Glow palette. I went into this thinking, oh, this is glowy blushes with some highlights, but it's not. These are all highlighters. And I feel like this is a lot of highlighters. I really thought, like, I'm wearing this today. I'm not wearing blush on my cheeks. I have these 3 shades mixed. And you see it is very metallic, very glowy. So I don't hate this. I'm going to continue to use this. But I do feel like $20 is kind of high for a highlighter palette from Pixie. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, this was $14, so what's this? $20 is not that much more. I wish that these, especially like these 4 shades right here, I wish they had a little bit more of a base to them, to where it was a glowy blush and not just kind of a metallic highlight. You'll have to let me know if you've picked this up. I've used every shade in here now, and I do like it, and I will continue to use it, but I do think $20 is a little expensive, and I think the formula of this is just a bit nicer. I mean, this is marketed as a blush, so I don't know. I like this better. I'll keep using this, but for 20 bucks, I probably wouldn't repurchase. Alright y'all, thank you so much for watching. I would love to know if you like these review style videos where I've really put these products to the test, tried them, tried multiple ways of using them, and have my full thoughts. Do you like hearing these reviews? Definitely let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a super awesome, amazing day, and I will see you very soon in another video. Bye!